Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Rimworld, returning to a town named Sallvation. And luck has been pretty kind lately, with things going pretty darn well in the colony overall. And Mitch, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab you. Well, you're going to be eating, so maybe I won't grab you. I'll grab Sally Joe instead. Okay, yeah. I'm going to grab you, and I'm going to have you build... never mind. I'll have Mitch do it. Work on the brewery. I prefer the stone cutting to get done. Because right now... if Sally Joe doesn't get it going... Itch! How dare you fail. Alright, there you go. Now we need to add a bill. Now I have a feeling this may... distract Darcy. I don't know who does the beer crafting. I'm going to assume it's craft skill based, and then Darcy might do this over doing that. I almost wonder, is there a way to prioritize this over other things? Because that could be something... I don't see anything that says, hey, prioritize this crafting over other crafting, because I would prefer that to be done, but oh well. All right, so we've got brew beer. Let's see the details here. So we need hops. Requires 25 hops. And that's pretty much it. And I guess we might as well say just do forever. As long as you've got hops, do it. We don't have an actual, consistent base supply of hops. And I may want to remedy that. So I don't think it would be that big of a growing zone, or needs to be that big of a growing zone. So I'm just going to go ahead, grab this area, and we'll do it something like about that big. Sounds good to me. And we'll go ahead and say that we would like some hops. There we go, hop plant. I think we have people of enough skill to have that be done. All right. Well, making beer is on the way. I wonder if you can do anything else, like make wine with berries. Well, obviously I have berry supply, and it doesn't let me do that. But maybe in the future. Well, I mean, is winemaking and brewing the same thing? I don't know. I don't know enough about that. I don't think you would call that brewing. That would... I don't know. Who knows? Any case. Get a wooden door. And a wooden wall. Replace this stuff. But anyway, that would be an interesting addition to the game, is if you could use the berries to make wine, in my opinion. I don't know what meaningful thing that does. It just gives you another way of making alcohol, I guess. Whether or not that counts as brewing or not, I don't know. I know the process of brewing beer and the process of making wine are very different things, but... so far, I haven't seen anybody work on it, so we'll have to see. Oh, there we go. Sally Mae. Oh, maybe it counts as cooking. That would make sense. And Sally Mae does have cooking prioritized, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, so... That has to be the case, because Sally Mae does not have crafting queued at all. So this is for sure a cooking space skill. Okay, and the beer that's being produced is there. And it doesn't seem like there's different quality levels, so it either gets made or it doesn't. Maybe this is a great thing for Sally Mae to do because I think she has a passion for cooking. And this gets her cooking skill up. While Sally Sue or Mitch does the real cooking. She does the brewing. Alright, well, I'm glad I started that. Now, whether or not we'll have a problem with alcoholism, I don't know, but we'll have to see. But maybe this will help with joy or something. Alright, I just want to make sure we're not getting roofed in here. Because that was a real problem with this. Because even though I canceled the roof area, I think this still counts as indoors all this time later. So I had to build a vent so this place didn't overheat insanely. I mean, it gets hot in there, but it's not to a level I think it would kill anyone. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they get heat stroke if they hung out in here. And it's mostly when the geyser goes that it gets at its hottest, and then it calms down as it pumps the heat out. Booze binge. Already we're having problems. Darcy's drinking some booze. But maybe this gives her an outlet. Rather than having other mental breaks, she does that. No, she is sure doing it. I wonder if she can get out. Yeah, she can get drunk. I wonder if alcohol poisoning is a thing. Oh, we'll find out here. Oh, she's not stopping, that's for sure. Alright, so she's not... Oh, I was about to say she's not drinking anymore. Let's see if it gets any further than tipsy. Drunk. Alright, she's done. Alright, well... Again, if she does that rather than do some more destructive things, maybe we'll be okay. I don't know. As long as there's no alcohol poisoning, like they can't drink themselves to death, which maybe there is. I don't know. I just wanted to see if there's any further details on that, but nope. You still have a little bit of hops. So, I imagine we'll continue with the brewing. Alright. Oh! Of course. Did they already build the roof? They did. What assholes. See, I have a split second to tell them not to roof it, and if I don't do it, they roof it, and it's too late. Oh, man. Now I'm going to have to build a vent again. That's kind of annoying. I wish, like, once you canceled the roof area, that they would actually dismantle the roof, but they don't. I've tried. There's nothing I can prioritize in here. Like, once they roof it, it's done. So... Even though I do the zone area, and I tell them... Oh, wait, maybe I'm, Aha! No roof area. That's what I should have done. Let's see if this works. And if that works, then I can scrap the vent. Well, I still can't prioritize it. Alright, well, I gotta build a vent. Otherwise, this will build up heat and be a problem, so... There we go, and... I don't care who does it. Somebody needs to get over there and build that immediately. Alright, so in the future... I need to prioritize a no-roof building area, but the problem is, I think once they build the roof, that's it. It's pretty much built, so... So... Expand no roof area. Alright, well, in the future, I know to do that. Unfortunately, I failed to understand that concept until just now. Alright, so that should take care of it for the meantime. If ever anybody removes the roof, which I'm not sure that's something that's going to happen, but if ever it does happen, we can get rid of the vents and replace them with walls. But for now, that's going to be the solution. And I did do that. Okay. Again, I don't know when that's going to be applicable again, but... Alright, let's see what happens here. Huh. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, it looks like once the roof's built, it's built. And I think the only way you could maybe get rid of it is by knocking the wall down. And even then, you might have to knock the whole wall down to really get it to go away, so... Alright, so how's our mining going? Looks like they mined out here. It's actually kind of hard to tell with the light the way it is. Alright. I'm glad this vein is continuing, because it gets me further into the mountainside? I don't know. Rock face, maybe? I mean, elevation isn't really a thing in this game. At least not at the moment, so... Not sure how you describe what these things are. Oh, I think they are taking the roof down. Aha! Alright, so that works. Alright, so we're gonna deconstruct that. Did they do the same thing over here? Yes, they did. Okay, perfect. And I can replace that. I'll get me some steel back. I probably lost some steel in the exchange, but... Alright. And... Structure. You want sandstone. There. And... there. Alright, much better. And that's actually perfectly in time, because I was worried that if a heat wave came, heat would build up so badly in these areas that the vent wouldn't be able to deal with it. So I'm really happy that happened. That we were able to take care of that. And once we get these walled off, they'll be protected from raids, so that will be good as well. Alright, mining continues over here. Let me continue to tell them to mine as long as they keep encountering steel. Now the problem with this one is it's not going really all that deep into the rock face, so hard to say if we'll uncover anything. Now there's always the possibility we'll encounter a pocket and that will allow us to expand things a little bit further. Alright. Components we're still a little down on. Otherwise, I'd make more turrets, because power supply is probably good enough that we could sustain them. Ops are not quite depleted, but we probably don't have enough to full-on brew, so there's that. I don't know how long it takes to grow hops. We'll find that out eventually, I guess. I don't know how long this beer is going to last, but... And we're running out of fine meals, because we don't have a source of meat. Potato crop and the berries might be coming in. I guess they're not quite there. How are people doing on the heat stroke? Sally Joe is just outside, if I can actually select her. You know what? Why don't I select her up here? Okay, never mind. No heat stroke that I can see, but they're operating at night, so... They might be okay. Might not be quite hot enough. How is the indoors doing? We're looking like about in the 80s for the most part. Which I was afraid that 2 air conditioners might not be enough for the size of facility we have when we have a heat wave like this. Like for the rooms that have the air conditioning unit, it's probably fine. But for the rooms that are further away, I think it's more of an issue. So if I were to put air conditioning anywhere, I'd probably put it in here. Because the next closest air conditioning unit's over here. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Temperature, cooler. The only problem as I see it is the components. We don't have a lot of those, so have to see. It's also looking like I'm going to have to haul some more stone if I want rock cutting to continue being a thing. So, nearby. It doesn't necessarily have to be nearby, but... Oh, wow, look at all that scrap metal. More cargo pods. I'm going to haul these. Oh, my. Did it again. Right-click when I'm supposed to left-click. Alright, I'm just going to have to look for them. Usually it's not that hard to find them. I say as I fail to find them. Oh, here they are. Artillery shells, huh? I actually have a fair amount of that. And there's stuff I can construct with artillery shells, is there? Alright, I can make artillery shells. Alright, nothing there. There could be something that I don't have that I can use to make things like that. Because I know there's a lot of production facilities that I don't currently have. Alright, so let's go through here. So I have all of this stuff. I have one of those. I have a machining table. Don't think I have a smithy. I think that's... Okay, electrical stove breakdown. That's what it is. So out of all of these things, the main thing I'm seeing that I don't have is a smithy. Where I would put it, I don't know. I would have to build another room, and space is kind of short at the moment. What does this do, though? I don't know if there's a way I can actually read up on it just by clicking on it. No. Alright, well... At the moment, I don't know if there's anything I can do with artillery shells. Unless there's something I have to research. Or it's possible I missed something here. I would imagine that the smithy wouldn't be the right thing, though. Okay, we've got a booze binge by Darcy again. Maybe it's under miscellaneous. No, I'm not seeing anything. Alright, so that must be the only thing we're missing is a smithy. Again, there could be a research project that I haven't done yet. Let's see, we've got You know, maybe I should do this to prevent fires like we had get out of control. You know, I'm actually tempted to prioritize that right now. Oh, you know, this is probably something we can do. So, explosive IEDs allows colonists to build improvise explosive device-based traps from artillery shells. Okay. Doesn't say where that's done, but... And we also have these that can be made out of artillery shells. So we can build a couple things with artillery shells. And then we've got mortars. Lob shells long distances over walls. I don't know how relevant that is. I would imagine this is fairly inaccurate. I mean, in those cases where we have pirates build fortifications, I could counter bombard them. I guess technically a poison ship we could counter bombard. This is probably not a bad thing to do. Now that I think about it. Yeah, okay, maybe that will be something we do after we do the fire foam. We'll do the mortars, because we have like a ton of artillery shells. Yeah, we have 78. So I could shell one of those poison ships if it shows up from behind my walls. And then if we also have a pirate that has, you know, fortifications that they set up and they're going to shell me, I could counter shell them, or I could shell them before they set up. I just don't know the range of mortars and how effective they would be. I mean, will it cover the whole map, or will it only cover so far? We'll have to see when we do the research, I guess. But it shouldn't take too long to get the fire foam done. I mean, it's almost more than a quarter done anyway. What's Sally Joe up to? She's over there. She mining? I think maybe it's time to craft things. Like, clothing-wise, are we, like... I feel like we don't really need any clothing, because I've got, like, a lot of spares. We've got coats. We've got... If anything, shirts might be a problem. Yeah, I would say shirts are probably a little bit of a problem, because I've got a shirt here. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I've got a lot of pants. We got another shirt over here. Maybe I start a project for some shirts here. So make t-shirt. What else can we do? Let's see. We can make button-down shirts. Maybe that takes more skill, though. Skill we don't have. We'll make t-shirts, and I'll just queue that up. Let's say 5 times. I mean, I've got plenty of cloth, so it shouldn't be really an issue. And I would imagine, yeah, she's going to start working on that immediately. I don't know what she's making it out of. Beaver skin t-shirt, okay. And how are you doing, Darcy, after your binge? You're okay, it looks like. Heat wave's over. Don't have to worry about heat stroke anywhere. Ooh, more cargo pods. This time I'm going to left click. The location. What do we get here? Wool, okay. I mean, we'll haul it in. But, oh yeah, I was going to haul stone. I kind of forgot about it. Guess you can go ahead and haul all this. Some of that. Maybe some of that. That should probably be a good amount of stone. I mean, I like having the stone out there because it gives cover when we need to fight, but I don't think we need cover that far away from our base. Famous last words, I guess. This is relatively close, so I'll go ahead and haul these. And I'm paused, and I didn't know I was paused. Okay. And I think it's also time. A group of Labrador retrievers abandoned or lost have wandered in the area. They seem accustomed to human contact and are joining the colony. All right, let's check the location. All right, so we got Sniffles, Ichabod, and Wampy. All right. they probably all need trained. As a matter of fact, we'll have them all. You know, I never trained anything to rescue. But that would rescue anyone that was... Animal can rescue wounded allies and drag them to safety. The only problem is we can't control that. So if somebody goes down in a combat, the dogs might try and rescue them in the middle of the combat and get shot. Which is not great, obviously. We could train these guys to do that. And that might be a good call. I mean, maybe if I restrict them to an area, they wouldn't do it unless they were unrestricted. Let's go ahead and train that. Okay. Polling is obviously the more important thing, but... Alright, that's fantastic. Chris was a very valuable member of the colony, and now we have 3 dogs. Thankfully all named, unlike Wild Boar number 1. Now, I think I experienced through another playthrough I was trying out that animals that you tame in the wild, they can be named by the colonists randomly, but it's random, and it just seems like the random chance that somebody would name the animal just never occurred. So the bull, the cow, the wild boar, they're just not named. There's no way to actually name them yourself as a player, unfortunately. I mean, that's kind of a cool mechanic, but at the same time, it seems like it's such a low chance of happening that it's very common to have animals that just wander around without a name. Now, I get it kind of with the cow and the bull, but with the wild boar, something that you've actually given obedience training to, you would think that the chance that somebody would give it a name would be a little bit higher, but it is what it is. We've got this squirrel and... and turkey trapped in here. I almost am tempted to shoot them. It's not like I think a squirrel will fight back much. Matter of fact, Simakov, come here. Draft you. Just come here. Can you fire at the squirrel, please? Okay. Dead. Can you come over here? The only thing I'm worried about is him accidentally shooting things I don't want him to damage. Continue firing. Okay. Alright, well that was nice and easy. Some free meat. Now, I think animals can get through traps, so it is technically possible that they'll get in here, but the doors should probably keep them out. It's possible they got in when there was a breach in the wall at some point. Speaking of breaches and walls, take a look at structure here. So we've got a little bit of extra sandstone that we can bring this way. And bring this way. And that should complete the double walling. And just for sake of my own sanity, I'm going to put a slate wall there. It looks a little bit better. And then, do we have enough slate? It looks like we have plenty of slate to do this. I don't really know the point of doing this, honestly, but I'm going to do it anyway. And out of curiosity, these were never roofed. I wonder if I should put a no roof zone over this, just to make sure this never gets roofed. I'll just do that just for my own sake. I mean, there could be advantages to making this a roofed area, but for now, I'm going to cancel it. Okay. And then we need structure limestone to finish off these bits. Oops. Don't block the door. Bulk goods trader. Okay, that's probably over the comms, so I'm going to have to take a look at that. Then we need sandstone to finish this off. Okay, that should double wall everything. Now, some of the interior walls are not going to get double walled, but not a whole lot I can do about it. This was constructed before. Oh, actually, there's areas here that I haven't double walled. All right, and we need limestone to do that. Just bring that down that way and like that. So yeah, this was constructed before the idea of double walling anything was in my head. So obviously we don't have room to do that because there's a block over here. This would kind of, I mean, we could do that, but it would restrict. And clearly I can't double wall in here. All right, well, in any case, let's see. Bulk goods trader. So we're going to need Min, who's still awake. Come over here and call the bulk goods trader. Wherever she may be. What's she up to? Is she mining? Alright, well, let's see what they've got. Okay, just looking down the list, I could sell the beer. Actually, no, I don't have any beer left. It looks like everybody drank some. The Traveler has 1 beer for $6.27. No, thank you. They don't have any hops to sell, so I can't buy any of that. Do they have medicine? They do, but they're asking a lot for it, so I think we're going to pass on that. I believe we've seen better prices for the plasteel. Let's see. Anything else that jumps out at me? Deer hide, I think we can deal. Turkey leather, let's get rid of that. Pig skin, get rid of that. I think cloth we're good on. Components. They're not giving me necessarily good prices, but they're not giving me bad prices. I will buy... I'm going to buy it all for now. Because it's not too bad. And we'll just see. Nothing really there. There's a whole bunch of animals I can buy. Camels. Some more dogs. All of my dogs are male. So I could buy a female one to see if they would breed. That's very expensive. Also, I've got wargs. I'm assuming you can train those. All right, well, that's probably good. You know, 400 I think is worth 29 components. So we'll go ahead and accept that. And we just need to have somebody go and pick that stuff up. Speaking of picking stuff up, there's a dead boar. Probably killed by the wolf. In any case, I think this is a good point to put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.